So this begs the question, why did the priest have Pope blood in his bag? Whether you're a precocious young lad down by the swimming hole or a grizzled crime scene investigator, everybody's got some interest in dead bodies. Now when people think of special post-mortem instructions like these, they usually think, scatter my ashes at 6:53 a.m. off the western face of Mount Rainier using my grandfather's favorite ladle. Oh shit. Police! Is that fucking Fish Jenga? No! Jenny, guess what? I just lost 30 pounds in 5 days. Wow, holy heck, how'd you do that? They call it the Egyptian cleanse. Was there ever a human soul as profoundly asinine and willfully ignorant as Amelia Bedelia? God, I hate her glassy-eyed face so fucking much. I just want to mash it into a running waffle maker, be like, huh, isn't that ironic? Grab her by her vacant fucking head, throw her out of a 747 and say, hey, why didn't you shoot yourself when you had the chance? Get it! And gotta say, after peanut butter and chocolate, my favorite combination of two things is probably gross incompetence and high explosives. When someone today wants to go against society, they dye their hair blue and make a blog post about how there aren't any obese women of color in Super Smash Bros. These things are worth their weight in precious shekels. I learned about this next thing from my Uncle Harvey back when I was 8. He said to me, hey Sammy, did you know sharks die if they stop swimming? At first I was skeptical, because this was the same man that told me that the squirrel on the road was just taking a nap. Several firm prods with a stick proved to me otherwise, so by this point in time, I figured Uncle Harvey just had a generally poor grasp on the concept of death. Don't worry, boy. I ain't gonna kill you. But we don't want a lawsuit on our hands, do we? No, we don't. What would we do if a lawyer came around here, huh? That's right, and make his children watch, yeah. Hey, could you make my dog, like, not have teeth anymore? It's kind of like when you were a kid and you had to keep running to keep the kite in the air. Only instead of a kite, it's your respiratory system, and instead of the kite falling down, you would choke to death on your own deflated organs. In the words of Danny DeVito,
when I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
Bolshevik привет, бабушка. Balaklava Sovjetkosa, Kremlin bojar, Gulag Rasputin, Rubel Anastasia, Tetris Borscht, Red October. Dostoevsky. Stalingrad Kalishnikov, Vodka Adidas Track Pant. Soup.
You go out to battle, you're a little scared, but you've been trained well, you're ready. Then, over the horizon, you see 20 house-sized behemoths with giant tentacles sticking out of their faces, horns longer than your body sticking out of their mouths, all screaming their weird trumpety scream, making your whole body vibrate like Mars himself is shitting on your very existence. Like, India hasn't got shit on the levels of cow worship that Castro performed. Yes, from Weekend at Bernie's to Weekend at Bernie's 2 to Weekend at Bernie's 3 Revelations, stories about wayward corpses have certainly carved their niche in today's media. With no other option, he starts banging on the wreckage as hard as he could. The elephants went, ha! And decided to leave him alone. As a matter of moral principle, I personally don't formally recognize the Welsh language. But we are sending you and the rest of Carnival Cruise Line to Alaska where there's fewer things to ruin by being yourself. Get it, Carnival Cruise Line? Cause you're the worst. And also clowns. Alright, what about you, Steve? What the hell is that? Oh, well, you said balance between good and bad in the world, so I drew a grilled cheese sandwich shaking hands with a razor blade covered dildo. What? Keep in mind, the past is a different country. And Portugal's a different country. I'll be fine. If anybody tries intimidating me, I can get out of it with my quick wit and charming personality. Boy, you look real pretty from behind. Main, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. I've seen plenty of mnemonic devices for this, but since the D just showed up in the 90s and is still disputed by some scientists, he's usually not included. So allow me to suggest a few. Dizzy kids puke cereal on fairground staff. Dumb kittens pushing cups over feeds growing spite. Donkey Kong's fucking serendipitous.